Before time, before light, before creation. There was God, perfect, complete, overflowing with love. And love doesn't hoard. Love desires to give, not to receive anything in return, but to let others experience the joy of loving freely. So God created the physical world, a stage where invisible love could be seen. He formed man, not angels, not machines, but humans. Children made in his image, not so he could receive love, but so we could know the joy of sending it back to him. Adam was the first man, made in human form, the Ben Adam, the son of man. But this human form was not enough to prevent the fall. Though he was made in the image of God, Adam was not filled with God himself. The form was perfect, but it was still human and susceptible to fall. And fall he did. Through his rebellion, Adam brought sin and death into the world, not because he was evil, but because man, apart from God, cannot stand. Without God in him, he fell, and all of humanity with him. But the story didn't end there. God himself stepped into the world, not just as a man, but as the Son of God, the final Ben Adam, the perfect Son of Man. Jesus is the one who came to do what Adam couldn't. The last Ben Adam, not born from fallen humanity, but through God himself, to restore all that was lost. Jesus is the true Ben Adam, the final Son of God. He is the perfect man, full of God. Unlike Adam, he did not fall. He is the man who stood firm, the one who restored the relationship with God that Adam broke. He is the one who brings life where Adam brought death. Jesus is the God-man. Through him we see the perfect image of God, God's love made visible, God's presence made tangible. He didn't just come to teach, he came to restore, to give us the life that was lost in the fall. The spiritual realm, the angels, demons, and even Satan himself exist not as the focus, but as the backdrop. They serve to reveal the true heart of humanity, to show us that without God we fall, but with God we are made whole. And what about those who never lived long enough to walk this world, the babies, the unborn? They didn't have the time we did, but they are part of God's eternal story. In eternity, maybe God shows them their story like a divine videotape. Not to judge, but to honor, to show them what he saved them from, and how deeply they were known and loved. They'll understand I was called home early, before the pain could touch me. And they'll worship, not for what they did, but for who he is. This life is not just a test, it's a memory, a chapter we'll never forget. So that in eternity no one will ever again ask, what if we lived without God? We already did. And now we know we never want that again. The world was made to reveal God's love. The fall revealed our need, the cross revealed his heart. And Jesus is the final word. He is the life. He is the way back, and he is waiting for your whole heart. He made the world so you could choose to love him freely and choose him forever.